The Incredibles 2 is the new film directed by Brad Bird. He directed The Incredibles. Now, everyone and their mother have seen The Incredibles. It's, probably the landmark Pixar film because it was the first Pixar film to use humans as protagonists instead of inanimate objects or animals. And so basically, even though it takes 14 years to make the sequel, it takes place immediately after the first one. A really bold move by Brad Bird there. So essentially, The Incredibles fight the Underminer at the beginning of the movie. Very high-paced action sequences. Not just that one, but all of them. And then, of course, however, they're kicked out of their house and the government relocation program is gone. So they have to live in a motel, and Mr. Incredible and Mrs. Incredible need to find jobs within 2 weeks or else they'll be homeless. Until, however, they're given a mysterious opportunity by a rich billionaire in order to bring back superheroes in a publicity stunt. Winston Dever is a rich guy. Him and his sister Evelyn, they want to bring back superheroes, and they have to do it with a special body camera that they're going to put on Elastigirl and have her save people and basically change the public's perception of supers, because a lot of people don't actually get to see the heroics. They just see the news going like, oh, giant Underminer truck thing broke all these roads and did all this damage, and then the supers were there, so they're at fault. So the movie has amazing action sequences. I mentioned that before, but Brad Bird, he likes to almost sort of prep the movie as if it was a live action, which is why people liked Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. And the animation's improved, obviously. It's been 14 years, so all the animation looks really good. It's really interesting. There's a lot going on. The movie's a full 2 hours, but it breezed by for me. There's a lot going on. Mr. Incredible now has to take care of the kids, deal with Jack Jack's powers. Violet's got romance troubles. I noticed that Dash is the most underused in this film. He gets the least amount to do, both as a superhero and as a child. Same with Mr. Incredible. They're both kind of shafted a little bit. Elastigirl gets to take the main reins, but she's awesome, though. That train sequence, absolutely amazing. That just filled me with wonder. It's been a long time since you watch a movie and you're truly delighted. And so the villain's a little bit weaker this time. He's a guy called the Screen Slaver. He can control people through a screen. So it's a basic mind control thing. It really reminded me of Wonder Woman's villain, Dr. Psycho. He's a villain who can control people. So it's like really interesting. At least he's more interesting villain because he doesn't get to be a physical threat. He's more of a mastermind that uses other people. So the movie has really amazing set pieces. It's familiar with kind of redoing the same thing, but so it feels a little bit familiar, but it also takes the storyline and the characters in new directions, which I really like. I mean, you get to see Mr. Incredible out of his element doing something else, trying to take care of the kids. You get to see Elastigirl doing a lot of awesome, more action things. And the movie definitely was an enjoyable delight, definitely worthy of being a sequel to The Incredibles, much more than other Pixar sequels or prequels, like all of them, like Cars 2, Cars 3, Monsters University, and Finding Dory. So The Incredibles 2 is a delightful movie for family, for anyone. Action, great. I give The Incredibles 2 an 8 out of 10.